English teachers पढ़ाए तो simple लगे everything. Leaderboards and quizzes से
Amazing.
learning हो जाए happening. समझ आएगा तो मजा आएगा.
Vedantu. Learn live online. To attend a free live class, download the app now.
Hey class, good evening everyone. How are you all doing today? I, Gopal Paliwal, Master Teacher of Mathematics at Vedantu, welcome you all to today's new series, which is a brand new series and in which we'll be taking all your doubts part which you have asked in the comment box. Okay, so this is like all the students will be telling, sir, my doubt is there in the doubt. I have posted my doubts in the comment box. I have told you that any doubts you are having, posted in the comment box. So now we'll be dealing with all the doubts one by one. Okay, so like many doubts will be there related to the same concept. Okay, it may be like suppose 5 or 10 students have asked a doubt which is related to, let's say, remainder theorem. Now instead of taking all those 10 doubts, we'll be taking any one doubt out of that so that others can get the help using that same question. I hope you can understand. Like you can solve thousands of questions in the mathematics. Okay, they all will be based on the same concept, only the value will be changed. So it doesn't serve any purpose if I solve all the 1000 questions. Instead, I'll take any one question out of it, I'll teach you the concept so that it will be better for you and you can now solve all those 1000 questions. Understood? So this is the approach we are going to take today. So welcome all of you, I welcome all of you to today's new series and which is doubt series. And today this class bacho will be talking about the first two chapter which is number system and polynomials, right? So these are the two things which we'll be talking about. Now I would like to tell you the schedule. So now we are doing the number system and polynomials and the next session is on 16th of January. We'll be doing coordinate geometry and linear equation in two variables. Coordinate geometry and linear equation in two variables. Understood? So we'll be starting the class now. So first doubt was Ninakshi Parikh was saying, sir, how to convert 8.35555 it will go on into the P by Q form. So very easy question. Now see, we have already solved this, but I think the doubt here arose because, sir, after 8 not the whole part is repeating. 8.3 is there and then only 5 is repeating. So how do you solve those kind of questions? So what we can do now bacho, in this part, I know, let us say the number x is equal to 8.3 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 and so on. Correct? This is true. Now what you need to understand is, if it is the question in this such form that after decimal the whole part is not repeating, only one number is repeating and other part is coming only one time, in that case what you do, try to change the number in such a form that only try to change the number in such a form such that only the repeating part is left after the decimal. Only the repeating part is left after the decimal. So I can say, sir, I need to shift this decimal from between 8 and 3 to shift to here, this part. So what I'll do, I'll multiply with 10. So I can say 10x is 83.555 and so on. Now you can see that after decimal, whatever is there, it is repeating, always repeating. Now the next step is what? Multiply by 10 one more time. You will be getting 100x is equal to 835.555 and so on. Now the second, this is your, let's say, first equation, this is your, let's say, second equation. Subtract second minus first. So you will be getting 100x minus 10x is equal to 835.5 repeating minus 83.5 repeating. So now this decimal part will get cancelled. Here you will be getting 90x is equal to, you will be getting 835 minus 83. Right? So you will be getting, subtract both, what you will be getting? 15, 5 minus 3 is 2, 13 minus 8 is 5, 752. 90x is equal to 752. So you'll be getting x is equal to 752 by 90. Now we can do one thing, we can divide by 2 here. So if I divide by 2, I'll be getting 2 3s are 6, 2 7s are 14, 2 6 are 12 by 45. So I'm getting 376 by 45, which means my option B is correct answer. Right? So here also you can see the solution one more time if you want. So this is how we can solve this question very easily. Okay, let's move to the next question. The next question we have is this: simplify by rationalizing the denominator 10 by 5 root 3 minus 3 root 5. So some of you were asking the question in the wrong way, so I have replied also. So we'll be talking about this question, how do you do the rationalization here. So now bachon, let's just remember, okay, how to complete the rationalization. So we will be understanding that we need to rationalize always, we need to rationalize the denominator. We try to rationalize the denominator, so we will multiply such a number to this denominator such that it becomes a rational number. Okay, and whatever you will multiply to denominator, same thing should be multiplied to numerator as well. So we try not to keep irrational number in the denominator. If we have an irrational number in the denominator, we will use the rationalization so that denominator will be a rational number. Numerator, if it is irrational, no problem, we'll deal with it. Understood? So this is what is the purpose of rationalization. Now, before I solve this question, bacho, I would like to tell you all that if your grade 9th is over and if you want to start with the preparation of grade 10th, okay, so CBSE, I'll just want to show you the CBSE 10 2019 result. Okay, CBSE 10 94.8, 95, 96, 95% for the different students. So as you can see, a lot of students have got awesome marks here. Okay, and this is the Vedantu 9th and 10th team. I think all of you must be knowing all the teachers. Okay, my name is Gopal Paliwal. If you don't know me, others, so you must be knowing Anubha ma'am, Ankita ma'am, Abhishek sir. Okay, so this is the team here, bacho. If you really want to start the preparation with us, you can start now. And for grade 9 also, I have one thing I would like to tell you all, that if you are in the grade 9 and suppose your exams are not over yet, but this is the final part of your preparation, you're not able to suppose focus in the studies, or you think that you're lagging somewhere, you can join Vedantu for your grade 9th exam series, which is like your crash course for grade 9. I'll give you all the details, but first let us focus on the question. So we need to simplify this by rationalizing the denominator. I have told you we rationalize the denominator. What we need to do is always remember the denominator will be in the form of either a minus b, or it will be in the form of a plus b. Okay, so this identity is very important here. A minus b into a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. Correct? So in the denominator, if I have a minus b, multiply with a plus b. In the denominator, if I have a plus b, multiply with a minus b. As simple as that. This is decided by looking at the denominator. Now look at the denominator here, bacho. Denominator is in the form of, it is, let us say, a, and if it is b, I have a minus b. So I will multiply it by a plus b. Now remember, if I multiply only denominator with a plus b, this will not be correct because the number's value will change. So that such that the number's value does not change, I will multiply both the numerator and denominator with a plus b. So if I do that, the value of the fraction doesn't change. Equivalent fractions, we know the concept, right? So I will multiply with 5 root 3 plus 3 root 5 and 5 root 3 plus 3 root 5. So I'll be getting, sir, 10 times of 5 root 3 plus 3 root 5, and in the denominator I have got a minus b into a plus b, which means a square minus b square. So 5 root 3 whole square minus 3 root 5 whole square. Remember, it is a, it is b, a minus b, so a square minus b square. So I'll be getting, so 10 into 5 root 3 plus 3 root 5 divided by, now see, 5 root 3 whole square, 5 square will be 25, root 3 square will be 3, 25 into 3 is 75, minus 3 square is 9, root 5 square is 5, 9 5s are 45, 75 minus 45, 75 minus 45 is equal to what? 30. So I'll write 30 here. Now you can see this 0 to this 0 got cancelled, 10 and 30 got cancelled. So we are left with 5 root 3 plus 3 root 5 divided by 3. So 5 root 3 plus 3 root 5 divided by 3. Option B and C are same. Acha no, C has upon 5 in the division. So option B is your correct answer. 5 root 3 plus 3 root 5 divided by 3. As simple as that. Understood? Okay. So now bacho, as I was saying, that Vedantu has some very amazing gifts for you. So we have this crash course. I'll be telling about the crash course also. We have a concept of micro course. For example, you are facing difficulty in the real number part. Let's say this chapter real number, you are facing difficulty. So you can get all the doubts clear at ₹1. How will you do that? You will do it by doing one class challenge. What does it mean? First thing is you need to download the Vedantu app. Okay, if you have not downloaded it yet, what you are doing, yaar? Download it. So download the Vedantu app. Once you have downloaded the Vedantu app, watch any masterclass related to your grade. If you are in grade 9, select grade 9, watch a complete masterclass. Complete a masterclass which is on the Vedantu app. Once you have done that, send a screenshot of the masterclass which you have attended and the link of the micro course which you want to purchase. Micro courses are what? Micro courses are the courses which are chapter wise. So suppose if you have a doubt in the topic real numbers, send us the link of that micro course. You can get the link, copy that link, write the link there and the screenshot of the masterclass which you have attended. Send it to youtube@vedantu.com. Now, when you will send it to youtube@vedantu.com, what you'll be doing? You'll be getting a confirmation mail from youtube@vedantu.com and you'll be getting a coupon code. That coupon code, now, whatever micro course you wanted, go to that micro course, apply that coupon code, that micro course will be available to you at ₹1. So at ₹1, you can solve your doubt of any chapter. So I would recommend all of you to take this challenge, one class challenge. Okay, so let's see how many of you would be there in the class. Okay, bacho, chalo. So now the next part, one is your Vedantu, this micro course, one class challenge, micro course at ₹1. Now, suppose many of you must be there who is having doubt in all the subjects, or let's say all the subjects, all the chapters, little bit of doubt here and there, not studied, and now you want to study, want to do hard work. So you can get Vedantu CBSE 9th crash course. What is Vedantu CBSE 9th crash course? In this, we'll be covering physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, and social science. Okay, so these are the topics which will be covered. Along with it, you'll be getting comprehensive test, quality assignments and detailed analysis. Assignments, tests, these are very necessary so that you will get to prepare. You will practice with assignment, you will practice more and more questions, and with test you'll get to know your marks, how much marks you are getting. Okay, doubt solving by academic mentors, replay and recording of classes you have missed. So this is the feature which you'll not be getting in your class. If you miss suppose today's class, you cannot rewatch those class once again. But at Vedantu you can do that, right? And then important tips and tricks to crack CBSE 9 and rank booster quizzes. Your quizzes will be there, and previous paper analysis. So previous year paper analysis we'll be doing also, and we'll tell you that what are the questions which are most important and you should not make any mistake. And where you can make mistake, I'll also tell you that also. Okay, this is the step where you might make mistake. So keep this thing in your head. Okay, so these are all the things which we'll be doing now in the Vedantu 9th CBSE 10th Vedantu 9th crash course. Now you must be asking, so what are the price? I'll tell you about that also. Wait, once by one we'll be talking about that. Let's solve one more question before that. So identify the following as irrational number. Give the decimal representation of rational number minus of 0.81. Now this is a doubt asked to us that, sir, I have a question in this part, how it will become answer of this is minus of 0.9. How it will become minus of 0.9? Because if we do square, it will come in positive, but in the question it is negative. So now this doubt was common in the many students. They were saying, ki, sir, how can we have learned, na, sir, square root cannot be negative. How it is negative? So beta, understand there is a difference. There is a difference between these two things. There is a difference between these two things. First thing, when I say root 4, square root of 4, square root of 4, you know it is equal to 2. Correct? Now, bacho, if I write square root of 4, you know it is equal to 2. If I say, suppose square root of 4 I have kept in the bracket, and outside the bracket I can take negative. So it will be same. I know square root of 4 is equal to 2. So it will become minus of 2. And minus of 2 is what? Minus 2. It exists. So outside the square root we can get negative, no problem. Outside the square root there can be negative, no problem. Where is the problem, you know? If I write square root of minus 4, no. Error 404 does not exist, cannot exist here. This is the problem. Okay, inside the square root you cannot get negative. Outside the square root, if negative is there, so you just say na ki sir, let's find out this value, whatever is this value, it's negative. Negative of square root of 4. Square root of 4 is what? 2. So negative of 2. Negative of 2 is what? Minus 2. So this thing can exist. Okay, so here I have minus of, I will say, under root of 0.81. By 0.81 or 0.81 same thing na? Correct? Now this 0.81, let us change it in the fractional form. So you'll be getting minus of under root of 81 upon 100, yes or no? Correct? After decimal 2 digits, so divided by 100. Then I will say, sir, minus of under root of 81 is 9, under root of 100 is 10, which means minus of 0.9, and minus 0.9 means negative of 0.9. So correct answer is option C. So I hope this part is clear, that outside the square root negative is there, no problem. Bhai, I will write like this also na, root 2 minus root 5. So bhai, see, outside the square root I'm writing negative sign, no problem in that. Inside the square root you cannot have negative. That is the main part here. Okay, so your answer is what, bachcho? Option C. Option C is your answer. Let's move to the next question. Terminating and recurring decimal. Sir, what is the terminating recurring decimal? This is a bacha Anorke Arjun. Please clear terminating and recurring concept. So beta see, decimal expansions are of 3 types. Decimal expansions are of 3 types. First type is your terminating decimals. Terminating decimal means what? Ki bhai, after decimal, after some digits, it will be over. It will get over. For example, I can say, let us say 0.5, 1.234, 0.56. So all these numbers after this decimal, they have ended. There is no further digit. So if you can see the decimal, if I write the fraction form here, if I write their fraction form bacho, and if I divide them, if I divide numerator by denominator, the division will end somewhere. For example, if I divide 1 by 2, so I cannot divide, so I will put a decimal, then I will put a 0 here as well. I will say, so 2 5s are 10. The remainder is 0 now. That means the division will not go any further. That means the decimal is terminating. 0.5. After 5 there is nothing. Okay, you can write as many zeros at the end, that does not matter. Zeros at the end of the decimal does not matter. Okay, so that is not I am talking about, but there is no significant digit here. Now let's talk about the recurring decimals. The recurring decimals. So recurring decimals mein we will be talking about non-terminating. We'll be talking about non-terminating and recurring. If a decimal is recurring means what, bachcho? Recurring means repeating. If a decimal is repeating itself after decimal, there is some number which is repeating itself continuously, so definitely it cannot terminate. So it is non-terminating but recurring. For example, let's say 0.33333. So in this, 3 will never stop coming. How does the division look like them? Suppose if you divide 1 by 3, you cannot divide, put a decimal, get a 0 here, you will say, so 3 3s are 9. Remainder again 1. So decimal is already put 1 0 here, so 3 3s are 9. Okay, remainder 1. Again 3 3s are 9, remainder 1. Again 3 3s are 9, remainder 1. So bachcho, this will go on and on. This will go on and on. You will know that never, it won't, this division, no matter how long I'll proceed, it will never end. Correct? So these kind of decimals will be your non-terminating but recurring. Recurring means something is repeating. See, 3 is repeating itself. So I can say this can be written as 0.3 bar. Now recurring numbers, the pattern can be of 2 also. It can be like 0.53535353. It can be like that also. It can recur, it can repeat itself. In this dash 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 at the end is necessary. Okay, if I don't use this dash dash dash, that means it is terminating. So this dash 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 is very important, or a bar at the top, that is very important. So these kind of numbers are called non-terminating and recurring. And remember, both terminating and non-terminating, recurring, both belongs to the rational number. Both belongs to rational number. That means they can be represented in the form of P by Q. This 0.33 we can represent in the form of as 1 by 3. This 0.56 I can write it as 56 by 100, and 56 by 100 can be written as what? 28 by 50, or I can write it as 14 by 25. So this is P by Q form. Understood? So it can be written in that form. Now there is one more kind of decimal expansion form, and that form is called non-terminating, non-recurring. That means after decimal it will neither terminate or nor it will repeat. It will not even end, and will not even repeat also. 0 1 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1 2 2 3 1 0 0 1, anything. There is no repetition here. It can go anyway. So these kind of decimals which are not even terminating and not even repeating itself, these kind of decimals are called non-terminating, non-repeating. And remember, this type of, which are what? Non-terminating and non-recurring. These kind of decimals are what? Irrational number. These decimals are what? Irrational number. That is why you remember root 2's expansion will be 1.141 and so on. It will go on and on. Sorry, 1.414. 414 and so on. Right? So this is what we say. So here in the decimal expansion of root 2, there is no repetition. It will go on and on and on and on and on. So this kind of numbers are called irrational number. So remember, terminating as well as non-terminating and recurring are rational, and non-terminating and non-recurring are irrational. Okay, bachcho. Chalo, let's move to the next question. Let R1 and R2 be the remainders when polynomial fx is equal to 4x cube plus 3x square minus 12ax minus 15, and gx, which is 2x cube plus ax square minus 6x plus 2, are divided by x minus 1 and x plus 2 respectively. Find out the value of A if 3r1 plus r2 plus 28 is equal to 0. So is in question 8, some of you had doubt, explain again. So bachcho, you had this request of explaining this question, so we are again doing this question one more time. See bachcho, what we are saying that r1 and r2 are the remainders. When are they remainders? So they are the remainders when this polynomial fx is divided by gx. Okay, sorry, this polynomial fx and gx are divided by x minus 1 and x plus 2 respectively. That means this fx you will divide by, when you divide this fx by x minus 1, your remainder is what? R1. And when you divide this gx by x plus 2, your remainder is what? R2. This is what they are saying. Okay, so now they are saying that if 3r1 plus r2 plus 28 is equal to 0, find out the value of A. So beta, first thing is we need to find out now what is the value of r1 and r2. That is most important part. So how can we do it? We know the remainder theorem. We know remainder theorem that if I divide fx by x minus 1, if it is a linear polynomial, x minus 1, so I can get the remainder by using remainder theorem. What is remainder theorem? Sir, in fx, put x is equal to, but if it is x minus 1, make it equal to 0. So I will first get r1. How will I get r1? What we are dividing it by? We are dividing it by x minus 1. So make x minus 1 equal to 0, you will be getting x is equal to 1. Make the denominator or make the divisor equal to 0. So x minus 1 is equal to 0, so x is equal to 1. Now this value of x put in the dividend or the numerator fx. So now I will find out the value of fx at x is equal to 1. That means f1. So in this fx, put x is equal to 1. Put x is equal to 1. So fx will become f1 is equal to 4 into 1 cube is 4 only. Plus 3 into 1 square is 3. Minus 12 into a into 1 is minus 12a. And minus 15. So what you are getting? You are getting 4 plus 3 is 7 minus 12a minus 15. So 7 minus 15 will be equal to what? 7 minus 15 will be equal to minus 8 minus 12a. That is your f1, and this bacha, this value we know is equal to what? Remainder 1. The remainder 1 will be equal to the value of fx at x is equal to 1. So this value will be equal to R1. So let us say R1 is minus 8 minus 12. We have got the value of R1. Bacho, many of you will make this mistake. Okay, instead of making it equal to R1, you will make it equal to 0. 0 we will make if the remainder is 0. Remainder is 0 means what? That number is a factor. But it is not a factor. They are saying remainder is R1 and R2. So this F1, the value of the fx at x is equal to 1 is equal to your remainder 1. So R1 we have got as what? Minus 8 minus 12a. Let's talk about R2 now. Let's talk about R2. How will I get R2? Sir, in gx, by put the divisor, gx is being divided by what? Gx we are dividing by x plus 2. So first make x plus 2 equal to 0. We got x is equal to minus 2. So now I will get the value of gx at x is equal to minus 2, and that value will be equal to R2. That value will be equal to what? R2. So bhai, let's find out. So I can say, sir, R2 will be equal to g of minus 2. At g of minus 2, what it will be equal to? Put x is equal to minus 2 in gx. So you'll be getting 2 into minus 2 cube plus a into minus 2 square minus 6 into minus 2 plus 2. So what will be getting now? See, by first thing, minus 2 cube is minus 8 into 2 is minus 16. A into minus 2 square is 4 plus 4a. Minus 6 into minus 2 is plus 12. Remember, don't make any mistake here. Negative into negative is positive plus 2. So you'll be getting, see, 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 minus 16 is minus 2. So you have got 4a minus 2. This is the value of R2. This is the value of R2. So, bachcho, we now have R1 as well as R2. We now have R1 as well as R2. And what we know? We know that, sir, 3 times of R1 plus R2 plus 28 is equal to 0. So let's put the values of R1 and R2. I will get the value of A because both the R1 and R2 are in the form of A with me. So 3 times of R1 is what? Minus 8 minus 12A plus R2 is what? 4A minus 12. Sorry, 4A minus 2 plus 28 is equal to 0. Plus 28 is equal to 0. So 3 into minus 8 minus 24. 3 into minus 12 minus 36a plus 4a minus 2 plus 28 is equal to 0. Now minus 24 minus 2 is minus 26. Okay, minus 26 plus 28 is plus 2, and minus 36a plus 4a will be equal to minus 32a is equal to 0. So you'll be getting minus 32a is equal to minus 2. So a is equal to minus 1 by 16. I think I have made a mistake somewhere. What is the mistake? Have I made the mistake in this part? Gx, I think. 2x cube, ax square. 4x cube plus 3x square minus 12x. So I have got R1 as minus 12a. 4 plus 3 minus 5. 12ax minus 15. Okay, so this is the calculation mistake here. This question mistake again. Again the question mistake is here, bachcho. So actually it is minus 15. Okay, so what we have done now? For this question, we have solved for this question. If it is minus 15, in that case the value of a will be minus 1 by 16. No problem. For this question, if it is 15, it will be minus 1 by 16. The method is same. Now let us take, suppose if it is equal to 5. The options are given according to equal to 5. So now, bachcho, in this case, see here it is written as 5, not 15. So in this case, your R1 will be equal to F1 as I have told you. So R1 will be coming as 4 plus 3 minus 5 minus 12a. 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 minus 12a, that is your R1. R2 you will be getting as G at minus 2. So R2 value you will be getting as minus 2 plus 4a. Okay, minus 2 plus 4a or 4a minus 2. Now put the value of 3 times of R1 plus 2 plus R2 plus 28 is equal to 0. So if you solve this, in this case you will be getting a is equal to 1. Okay, so the correct answer is a is equal to 1 if it is equal to 5. So I will just change this part, if it is equal to 5. If it is equal to 5, if that is equal to 15, your value of a is equal to 1 by 16. Anyway, we can do it. Values can be changed. Okay, is it clear? So the main method is what? Remainder theorem. R1 is equal to what? F1, and R2 is equal, R1 is equal to, main part is R1 is equal to F of 1 and R2 is equal to G at minus 2. That is the most important thing to learn here. How do you get the remainder theorem? How do you use the remainder theorem? Okay, chalo. Next question was, sir, root of p plus 2q minus root of p minus 2q divided by root of p plus 2q plus p minus 2q, then prove that qx square minus px minus q is equal to 0. So some of you had doubt in this part. So now we'll be solving this question one more time. So bachcho, see bhai, prove that this something is equal to 0. I know by x is given in something in this form, I cannot do anything other than rationalization. Is there any other idea do you have other than rationalization? No, I don't have any other idea. I know that I will be starting with rationalization only. Correct? So let's say under root of p plus 2q is a, under root of p minus 2q is b. Let's say bachcho ki yaar this thing is given here. This thing. Let's say p plus 2q is a and let's say this is equal to b. So it is given as a plus b. So I need to multiply with a minus b, right? So I will say, sir, x is equal to under root of p plus 2q minus under root of p minus 2q divided by under root of p plus 2q plus under root of p minus 2q. So if it is a plus b, we will multiply. What we will multiply with? We'll be multiplying with a minus b. So a minus b will be under root of p plus 2q minus under root of p minus 2q divided by under root of p plus 2q minus under root of p minus 2q. So we have multiplied with a minus b into a minus b. So here it is c, a minus b into a minus b. So the numerator will become under root of p plus 2q minus under root of p minus 2q whole square. By see, whatever it is into the same number, so it is a into a is a square, so that will be whole square divided by, we have a plus b into a minus b. Your p plus 2q is a, p minus 2q is b. So it is a minus b into a minus b is a minus b whole square, and it is a plus b into a minus b will be a square minus b square. So under root of p plus 2q a square minus under root of p minus 2q whole square. Right? Let's solve it further. A minus b whole square formula is a square plus b square minus 2ab. A square will be equal to p plus 2q plus b square will be p minus 2q plus 2 into ab. So into under root of p plus 2q into under root of p minus 2q divided by, you will be having p plus 2q minus of p minus 2q. Simplified further, let's see here what you will be getting. By first thing bachcho, as you can see 2q will get cancelled, so p plus p is 2p plus, sorry, not plus here, it should be minus 2ab na. So minus 2 times of under root of p plus 2q into under root of p minus 2q. Correct? So beta see, if you multiply under root of p plus 2q into under root of p minus 2q, if you are multiplying these two, let me show you the multiplication here. Under root of p plus 2q into under root of p minus 2q. Now see, imagine this is a plus b into a minus b, or if you want, you can multiply this also. So in the square of p plus 2q into p minus 2q. So now you'll be getting a plus b into a minus b, so you'll be getting under root of p square minus 4q square. It will be under root of p square minus 4q square. So I'll be getting minus 2 times of under root of p square minus 4q square divided by p plus 2q. Now this negative will change the sign for both. So minus into plus is minus p, minus into minus is plus 2q. So here p got cancelled. Oh, everything gone. Here p got cancelled. So I'll just show you where we left. We were up to here. So we have left this part. We were here. So here we have cancelled p part. So we are left with 2q plus 2q is 4q. And in the denominator, now see, bachcho, do one thing. In this part here, take 2 common. So if I take 2 common, I'll be getting p plus under root of p square minus 4q square divided by 4q. 2 1s are 2 2s are. So we are left with p plus under root of p square minus 4q square divided by 2q is equal to x. It was equal to x at the starting, correct? So now we'll be simplifying this part. By shift this 2q to that side, you'll be getting 2qx is equal to p plus under root of, you'll be getting 2qx is equal to p plus under root of p square minus 4q square. Shift this p also there. So 2qx minus p is equal to under root of p square minus 4q square. Now to move ahead, I don't have any other choice other than doing the square on both the sides. So if I square on both the sides, I'll be getting 2qx minus p whole square. Beta, remember, whenever you do square on both the sides, whole LHS should be squared together, whole RHS should be squared together. I cannot do 2qx whole square minus p whole square. No, that cannot be done. Whole LHS squared together is equal to whole RHS squared together. So this under root will be p square minus 4q square. Here what I'll be getting? A minus b whole square, 4q square x square plus p square minus 2 into 2qx into p is equal to p square minus 4q square. So you'll be getting 4q square x square plus p square. Now 2 into 2 is 4 minus 4 pqx is equal to p square minus 4q square. Now bacho, see, by p square and p square got cancelled. Shift this 4q square there. So you'll be getting, what you'll be getting? 4q square x square minus 4pqx plus 4q square is equal to 0. Now here, as you can see, bacho, 4q is common in all. So if I take 4q common, I'll be getting 4q taken common, so I'll be getting qx square here minus px here plus q is equal to 0. 4q, 0 divided by 4q is again 0. So you'll be getting qx square minus px plus q is equal to 0. So this is how we can solve this question very easily. Okay, so beta, just the calculations are a bit lengthy, otherwise the question is very easy. So now, as I was talking about the Vedantu 9th crash course, which I have given the details that who are the faculties there, what they will be teaching, and it is for the whole syllabus. I have given all the achievements, all the credentials of that this course. Now, those students who want to join this Vedantu class 9th course, what you need to do is, bacho, you need to visit this link vdnt.in, that is a short for Vedantu, /YT9CBSE, /YT9CBSE. This link you need to go. Once you will go to this link, you will be seeing this course with CBSE class 9th revision course. Okay, in that you will be getting this buy now offer. So in that buy now, go to buy now, then right click, I have a coupon code. Apply the coupon. What is the coupon you will apply? You will apply the coupon which is GPCC. The coupon is GPCC, and the whole course you'll be getting at 5,700. The whole course, bacho, you'll be getting at 5,700. So go to the link vdnt.in/YT9CBSE. Going there, go on buy now and then click on I have a coupon code. When they say what is your coupon code, get the coupon code as GPCC. Once you apply that code, you'll be getting the whole CBSE 9th crash course in the rupees of 5,700, in which you'll be having maths, science, social science, maths, and in science you have physics, chemistry, biology also. Okay, so this is all, bacho. And If you have not downloaded the app, download the app very quickly, because in there you'll be getting master classes, you have quizzes, leaderboards, everything you have, bachcho. Okay, so do download the Vedantu app. And if you want to join us on the Telegram, because it is very difficult to manage all the students at a single platform and just by looking at the comments again and again, it is a bit work. So you can join our Telegram group. Okay, the link to join Telegram group is vdnt.in/9n10. And on Telegram you can join our Telegram group also. So join us on the Telegram group. There we'll be able to interact you as well. You can post your doubts in that part also. Many students are there. You can help each other. You can create a great environment for yourself. Okay, bachcho. So do like, share and subscribe to this channel. Like this video if you have loved something this part, and we'll be coming out with the doubt series for all the chapters. Don't worry, all the doubts will be answered, bachcho. Okay, share this video with your friends, those who are not unaware about the Vedantu 9th and 10th channel. And like this video, share this video with your friends, subscribe to this channel. Do not forget to press the bell icon. Okay, so I'll be seeing you soon, bachcho, in the next class. Till then, bye bye, good night, see you soon. Bye bye, bachcho, bye bye.